Hello everyone, welcome to Professional IAS. Today we are dealing with lesson number 2, okay, of Telangana formation. As you already know that we have completed this particular area, separation of Andhra state is completely done by us in our lesson number 1. This is lesson number 2. Today in this particular last lesson we have also talked about Dhar and JVP committee. We have talked about when they were appointed, what was the report submission, whatever the recommendation, did they accept the idea of reorganization of states on the basis of the language. All these we have learned. So we have to learn today this one and demand of Vishalandra. Okay, and this particular part also we have to learn. This is our topic of discussion in L2, because I don't want to make very bigger videos which may, like, if you sit for the video, it is too lengthy and you may not find that enthusiasm and passion to actually go for the lectures. That is the reason I want to make it very short. So I will be like, instead of 60-70 lessons in Telangana formation, I will be recording 100 above lessons, but it will be short and crisp, like 15-20 minutes one lecture should be there. At least by completing the videos in 15-20 minutes, you will be like getting habituated. Okay, I have completed 20 lessons, I have completed 30 lessons, like that, so and so forth. Okay, for any of the purchase of material or any coaching related aspects, you can just call or text to the number given in the description. Let us go ahead. Okay, right. So I made myself big. Why? Because anyhow we are doing the classes through writing, so that is the reason we don't need to have a PPT here. Now in our last class we have completed what? October 1st, 1953, Andhra state was formed and inaugurated by Prime Minister Nehruji at that time. This was our last statement that I have given yesterday. So the aspect about complete Andhra state is completely done. Andhra state, which was there in the Madras state, got separated and this is over. Now everyone eyes was on this particular area, nothing but our Telangana or Hyderabad state. Everyone eyes. When central government want to overthrow the Nizam power and Operation Polo was launched, so there was security and safety of our country was also taken into consideration. Central government eyes were there on Hyderabad state, and this Andhra, coastal Andhra and Royalseema people also have their eyes on Hyderabad state. Now we have taken a turn towards a discussion of Hyderabad state. As you already know that in my last class I have clearly told you that, okay, this is our Hyderabad state, right? Okay. The first thing that the leaders have done or the central government have done is, there are, as you know that this is the Marathwada region and this is the Kannada region. The first thing that they have to do, okay, the central government have to do, and because of the various opinions of the leaders which are there within the Hyderabad state, and after the recommendation of SRC committee only, the first thing is that we have to segregate Maratha speaking districts, we have to merge with Bombay. Kannada speaking districts we have to merge with Mysore. Okay, this is the first bifurcation that was happened within the Hyderabad state. Then the second point of discussion here is, now the question of merging of Hyderabad, that nothing but the Telangana, with what? Andhra and Royalseema. This is what we are having. So first phase we are going to discuss about, within the Hyderabad state we have to separate this Marathi speaking areas and Kannada speaking areas. When within the Hyderabad state, if these two areas goes away, the rest out area is nothing but our present Telangana only. Okay. So if that is done, then the all eyes were shifted towards merging of this Telangana towards Andhra state in the formation of what? United AP or Vishalandra. So there are two parts to our Hyderabad state. Remember this point. Again and again I have told you so that you should get a clarity on it. Right. Fine. So now let us understand this from the perspective of State Reorganization Committee. As we have got the State Reorganization Committee. Committee was appointed in the year 1953. submitted the report in the year 1955. Okay, and basically the committee had also, it's a multi-member committee. So this state reorganization committee appointed in the year 1953 submitted the report in December 1955. Multi-member committee, so it is having the chairman, Fazal Ali was the chairman, remember this point here. Okay, he was the chairman, and two other members were also there. K.M. Fanikkar. Okay, different books have given different spelling of this particular person, so we don't need to worry about it. K.M. Fanikkar is also there, and the last one we are having is H.N. Kunzru. Clear. H.N. Kunzru. Okay, please do study like that one. Fine. Now, this committee has to give recommendations. So obviously, the committee recommendation should be with respect to what total India's reorganization of state. Total India's reorganization of state. State Reorganization Committee, it is appointed by the central government, remember this point. In the year 1953, submitted the report in the year 1955 December, multi-member body, Fazal Ali was the chairman, two other persons were also there as members, K.M. Fanikkar and H.N. Kunzru. The terms of references, or you can say the why this committee was appointed, to look out the various modalities, various criterias, because a lot of demands of separate states were happening across the country. So this committee was entrusted with the task of reorganization of the state. So obviously they have visited all the states and all the demanding, all the states they have went, and they might have also come to Hyderabad also. That is very common. So that is what has happened also. They visited Hyderabad. Okay. So if you are being very precise, they visited Hyderabad in the year 1954. Okay. Then when they visited Hyderabad, obviously they will consult the leaders, consult the NGOs, consult the various associations. Okay. Nizam subject leak was there. Many such NGOs, associations, civil society organizations, political leaders, and they also toured across the Hyderabad state and also gathered the public opinion, because on various factors they have to take into consideration in order to give a recommendation to what central government, right? So I think this is clear to you with regard to SRC. Okay, now let us see what leaders have said. Leaders, one important personality was there, Swami Ramanand Tirtha. Okay, he was always a advocate of, means he always say that okay, our Telangana region should merge with Andhra state, coastal Andhra state. He was always a person which is pro to Vishal Andhra, you can say. And he also used to talk about this recommendation. He also in various platforms, meetings and conferences, in All India Congress Committee meetings also, he used to talk about that whatever the Hyderabad state are there, Madras, Maratha speaking areas should be merged with Marathwada. Kannada speaking areas should be merged with Kannada, and our Telangana region should merge with Andhra state. This is always his opinion. Okay, one important personality is Swami Ramanand Tirtha. Another one, he belonged to Nizam state only, Hyderabad state only. Another person, Kaleshwar Rao. He was also Telanganite only, but he always advocated again Vishal Andhra. Remember this point. Okay. He always advocated Vishalada, one of the prominent leaders. That's why we are talking about what they are actually thinking about merger and separation. That's why we are having a clarity on the leader's opinion, because leaders only make or break the states. So that is the reason Swami Ramanand Tirtha, always an advocate of Telangana should merge with Andhra state. Kaleshwar Rao, he is also a Telanganite, always an advocate of what? Vishal Andhra. Then our first CM, first elected CM of Hyderabad state, Burgula Ramakrishna Rao. First, he was against the merger. Later, he supported what again? Vishal Andhra. Because in the examination, they may ask you that which one of the following leaders are the advocates of separate Telangana? Which one of the following leaders are the advocates of Vishalandra. So they may ask you the silly questions also. We should be prepared of it. That is the only reason we have to do this particular exercise. And basically, whatever is there in the Telugu academic book and Raghu Deepika, PNR publications, all the newspapers, whatever the data I was having. So in that, whatever is covered, my duty is to give all of that. Clear my point? Yes. So I guess this is all clear to you. I have to rub this particular thing. Okay, I have one more slide. I can use it. That's not a problem. Chalo. Fine. Now, then one important personality, the Prime Minister Nehruji, what he used to think with regard to Telangana merging with Vishalandra. Okay, Telangana merging with Andhra state, obviously. Telangana merging with Andhra state. What Prime Minister Nehruji used to think about it. Okay, so he has commented one important, we can say that he has given one important proverb, or you can say statement. Okay, that statement is like this. Telangana, according to Prime Minister Nehruji, because was under the Nizam influence, okay, he said that Telangana was backward with regard to its its societal reforms. Okay, with regard to infrastructure, with regard to income, etc., we are anyhow very much progressive than Andhra. But with regard to self-realization, with regard to social awakening, with regard to political power, because you know that when you are in under a king rule, you don't know how to exercise your political power because you are never a MLA, never a MP, never a part of the executive council. So you never know how to protest. So the constitutional means to protest, the constitution means to claim the rights, the way to protest, the way to write things and criticize the government always anyhow banned in the Hyderabad state. That's why our people does not have that particular mentality of fighting spirit because always in a submissive rule of Nizam. So Nehruji has commented that Telangana is nothing but an innocent girl. Okay. If it is merged with Andhra state, it is nothing but an innocent girl getting married to a mischievous boy. Okay, so why mischievous means you can understand that in 1920s onwards, 1920s onwards, the first Bapatla conference held, Andhra Mahasabha, means 1913 only, they Andhra people got the realization that they have been submissive to the Tamilians and they are starting what protest every other forum, every other journal, every other newspaper. They were writing about what they are being treated by the Tamilians and they started demanding what separate state from the Madras presidency. So you know that how politically vocal they are, how political, how they know the political means to achieve a particular state. But we do not have the particular liberty, nor we have the particular, what I say is that freedom because it's a Nizam or a king dominion. Okay. So PM Nehruji has said that innocent girl Telangana is there will get married to the mischievous boy because nothing but in future these boys will exploit the girl, nothing but these boys, this Andhra state may exploit the Telangana with regard to job, with regard to employment, with regard to political power, with regard to resources, etc., so and so forth. So he was very clear about Telangana's how the people are here, very innocent people even today. Right or wrong? We are all Telanganites and we do have a big heart or not? Yes, very, very big heart we have. We have 10 rupees also in our pocket. We will try to spend that 10 rupees on our friends. That is how we are. Okay, right. PM Nehru has said like that. Another person, very important, Ananta. I am not taking the full name, Ananta Iyengar. He was the deputy speaker. He was the deputy speaker of Lok Sabha at that time. And he said that the chariot of Andhra started his journey. Okay, started his journey and will not end till it reaches to Hyderabad. So he was also a Andhra person. Okay, he was the Andhra leader and deputy speaker of Lok Sabha. Means what he is saying is, okay, we from Madras presidency we got separated. Okay, now our carrot started from the Madras. We were in Chennai. We started to be a separate state. Now our carrot will not stop until unless we don't reach what Hyderabad state. It means what? In Andhra, all the political leaders were having the same opinion that they have to definitely get merged with what? Hyderabad state. That is what they're always a contention. Just a second. I'll just check it that whether we are it is audible or not. Right. Fine. So I guess you understood this point. Then two important Telangana leaders, my dear students. One is Rangareddy, on whom the Rangareddy district has been created. Then Marri Chennareddy, MCR. They are two important leaders of Telangana and they are Telanganites also. They were always opposing what Vishal Andhra and they always want us to exist as a separate Telangana. Okay. So two main leaders, okay, were of the opinion. The two main leaders of Telangana always wanted a separate Telangana. But they always opposed to what? Vishal Andhra. Obviously, they will have their own analysis that if the Telangana merge with Andhra, then they will also like they will cannot hold very good portfolios also because Andhra is like from there the number of MLAs will be more from Telangana number of MLAs will be less and obviously Telangana will have a upper hand with regard to political yielding power and these people will not get much space to enjoy the perks liberty powerfulness so they have their own agendas okay because Burgula Ramakrishna Rao as I have already told you, as I've already told you here, he was our first elected CM. He was first against with Vishal Andhra, but later he wanted to be a part of what Vishal Andhra suited him. Okay, then this Marichana Reddy, Ranga Reddy might have thought that after Bulgura Ramakrishna Rao, because they are cousins, I guess, Chacha Bhatija, I guess, I don't know exactly, but they have some blood relation. So after Bulgura Ramakrishna Rao, they might have thought that they are going to be the CM. Now just imagine the factual thing here. When Andhra state got merged with Telangana, Andhra Pradesh was formed, then Ranga Reddy, Marichana Reddy, did they ever get the CM seat? No, they did not get. Getting my point here? Okay, fine. I think Rangareddy or Madhishana Reddy, as far as they might have got the CMs or deputy CM, something like that. Please write in the comment section when we study that all the CMs, then we can. But I'm not sure. Sometimes it is clicking to me that they might be the CMs. Okay, maybe worked for 2-3 years like that. Then again, I come back to the same thing that when I remember the CMs of our states. Okay, then I don't see them having a substantial space. Okay, whatever it is, if they have really worked as a CM, okay, full term or short term, please write in the comment section. Okay, so now is it clear to all of you who said what and who wanted what? As I've already told you that Swami Ramanand Tirtha, he was a Hyderabad state belonging person, wanted Vichala Andhra, and he also said that Maratha speaking people should merge with Marathwada, Kannada speaking people should merge with Kannada. Kaleshwar Rao, one of the Telanganite, he also wanted what Vishal Andhra, Burgura Ramakrishna Rao, our first elected CM, he also wanted Andhra at the end. Okay, and two important leaders of our state, okay, Ranga Reddy ji and Marichinna Reddy ji, they wanted what? Separate Telangana. Apart from that, we have seen the Nehru's opinion and we have also seen Ananta Iyengar, okay, Ananta Swami Iyengar also we have seen. So, you understand this point here that within Telangana, some Congress people wanted Vishal Andhra. Within Telangana, some Congress what leaders wanted what? Separate Telangana. This was the mixed opinion. This much is clear to you, right? Now, come to the basics that we have been talking about. Once again, I will just clear the slide. Okay, right. Now, let us come to SRC, State Reorganization Committee. This is what we have to learn now. Okay. So, some important points I have already given to you. SRC at the end, means Fazal Ali Commission with members like Fanikar, Kunzuru, 1953 appointed, 1955 submitted the report. What they have told at the end they told that, okay, they visited Hyderabad state in May 1954. Remember this point? Okay, first of all, they have to divide the Hyderabad state. First, they have to do the division. Maratha speaking area should go to Marathwada, Kannada should go to, and this should merge with Andhra or not. This is what they have to decide. When they visited the Hyderabad state, they got the opinions of all the leaders, etc., so on and so forth. They said that there was a complete consensus was there in Telangana, in the Hyderabad state. Complete consensus were there in Hyderabad state, where people are okay if you shift the Marathi speaking areas to Maratha and transfer the Kannada speaking areas to Kannada, people were okay. So this particular thing has been solved, and the Swami Ramanand Tirtha also said the same thing. Okay, let us get the merging of it. So this is what has really understood to them, and Fazal Ali Commission has said that this is okay as far as everyone in the Hyderabad state is concerned. This part is okay. Now the second part here comes is the merger of Andhra state and the Telangana. With regard to this, what is the various aspects that they have taken into consideration? We have to see. Okay, fine. Now what happened? 1952, the general elections of our country took place. Right or wrong? Yes. 1952, the general election took place. And Burugula Ramakrishna Rao was the first elected CM. Remember this point. After this only 1953 Fazal Ali Commission came. Okay. So meanwhile this was happening. Okay. Now the moment the first general election has come, Andhra state got their CM, we got our CM, Marathwada got Bombay got their CM, United Provinces got their CM. Every state have got the CMs. We also got our CM. Then what has happened? Because 1952 general elections held, Burga Ramakrishna Rao became the first CM. And on other side, if you see the Andhra state, they got separate Andhra state 1953, right or wrong? So when they got the separate Andhra state, before getting the state and after getting the state, they always started a movement called as Vishal Andhra movement started. Vishal Andhra movement started. Nothing but, what do you understand by the movement? Movement is nothing but people started talking about it, leaders started talking about it in various platforms, in the conferences, in the meetings, in the journals, in the newspapers. When people talk about this particular thing, just like Me Too movement, you have seen that women and the models or the girls got exploited because in the Bollywood industry, that's Me Too movement. I was also harassed, like that. So when people start advocating a particular thing, and that has been reaching to many people, then we call it as movement. So already Vishal Andhra movement was there before the formation of Andhra state and after the formation of Andhra state. So during the time of Burugula Ramakrishna Rao also, this Vishal Andhra movement was there. As I've told you, some in Telangana Congress, I mean nothing but in our Hyderabad state, Telangana area, Telangana, because at the end Telangana leaders only matters. Telangana Congress, some members wanted Vishal Andhra, some members wanted what? Separate Telangana. And who wanted what? I have told you, Vishal Andhra, BRR was okay. Separate Telangana, Ranga Reddy and Marri Chenna Reddy wanted. Okay, fine. Then what happened? When SRC visited, okay, when SRC visited, they have given the opinion for these areas and they have to give the opinion for these areas. So now they started talking about advantages of Vishal Andhra. Let us talk about that. Means they have given in the report. Okay. Advantages of Vishal Andhra. As because there was a large popular demand for the merger of Telangana region with Andhra state. Okay. Large popular demand is there for the merger of Telangana region with Andhra state. So they wanted to analyze how better will be Vishal Andhra if the merger happens. So first of all, with regard to administration, they have given one important points. Okay. Andhra state, which was separated from Madras state, they don't have a capital. Okay, the problem of capital of Andhra state will be solved like the SRC have told. Means SRC has given some advantages of Vishal Andhra. Problem of capital of Andhra state will be solved. Okay, because Hyderabad and Sikandrabad can act as a capital to both the state if the merger happens. The merger happens. This is one point they have told. Okay. And in administration only they have told another point. If merger happens, if merger took place, bureaucratic delays due to for the formation of separate Telangana could be avoided. That is what they have told. Right. Then in administration, in finance, what they have told is in finance. Okay. In finance area, can we save some amount of money or not? That is what they have told. Huge expenditure of Telangana could be saved due to merger, because if the Telangana from the Hyderabad state, if Telangana is separated, obviously the people who are working in Marathwada region and the people who are working, teachers and the employees, etc., will go to their states. So we need to go for new recruitment, right? We need to go for new development, right? Okay, the resources cannot be utilized. So once Telangana separates from the Hyderabad state, okay, lot of expenditure may have happened. But if they get merged with the Andhra state, Andhra employees and our employees would be sufficient. There won't be any excess expenditure on the Telangana. That is what they are said. In finance, we will gain. In finance, we'll gain, like that. The Telangana can gain. They said like that. With regard to development, they said that if the merger happen, you know that Telangana has Godavari and Krishna. So Godavari and Krishna river will get into what? Single governance, single unified governance. And for that purpose, various under construction projects which were there, okay, various under construction dam projects will be there, can be taken up fastest and can be completed fastest. Otherwise, you have to understand that from Telangana river is going. If the Telangana is separated, then if they are building a dam, they have to take consideration of Andhra state, then they have to take consideration of Maharashtra. So many states will be there. You have to take into consideration. Then river management board will come into existence. Central government will come into existence. All these bigger problems will happen. But if suppose the Hyderabad and Telangana and Andhra state is one, only they have to talk about only Maharashtra state. They have to go for the meetings and they can build dams very easily. Otherwise, if we are alone here, means we have to take the permission of this, approval, analysis, all that will take delays, like that they have told. So with regard to the development, the Krishna and Godavari will come into single governance, and which led to the faster completion of projects of Telangana. Okay, and in development also they have told another important point, that is the vast land, means the AP and Telangana, if they get united, the vast land, okay, and also the resources of the two states, okay, and the water, electricity can be used optimally. There won't be any wastage. Okay, with the resources, with the amount of money that two states will generate, all these could be utilized what? Optimally. Okay. So remember this point. This in administration they have given this two. In finance they have given this. In development 2 points. One is Krishna Godavari will come under single governance. Along with that, second point under development is about vast land resources, water, electricity can be optimally utilized by the two states. Okay, very important. This is a mains answer writing also. Okay, fine. Now with regard to fourth subheading under this Vishal Andhra. Okay, here mutual exchange will happen. Telangana, you know that is having red soil, so Telangana is suffering from frequent droughts and food scarcity. And the region is little bit more of what? Good rice production will be there. That's why Telangana food scarcity will be averted if it is merged with Andhra state, because Andhra state is having good amount of food grain production, and AP, which is having a problem with regard to power generation, power production, because they don't have the coal mines, etc., so and so forth. So AP power problems will be solved if they are merged with Telangana. So mutual exchange will happen in both the states. This is also there. Okay. Then fifth one, what is the public opinion with regard to associations, etc.? Many of the, they said that, Fazal Ali said that many associations, okay, many organizations were of the opinion that, okay, if a Vishal Andhra is formed, it is better. It is better. Okay, these are the 5 points. Remember this point. In administration, 2 points are given. In finance, 1 point that we can save our expenditure. In development, 2 points are given. Mutual exchange is also there. Public opinion. At the end, their final comments were, okay, the not their final comments. Our experts have analyzed the report and said that whatever Fazal Ali Commission gave the arguments for pro Vishal Andhra arguments, whatever the arguments are there, it is for the unification or not? Yes, it is for the merger only. So whatever the arguments are given for the pro Vishal Andhra, they are purely on the basis of what? Economic perspective only. Fazal Ali Commission has only taken the economic perspective into consideration and has given the opinion, but not on the sentiments of Telangana people, not on the culture, heritage, etc. of the Telangana people. Okay, purely their recommendation with regard to pro Vishal Andhra is based on economic perspective rather than on any other criteria of Telangana sentiment, culture, and heritage. This is what they have told. So, pro Vishal Andhra movements are over. Now, let us talk about Fazal Ali Commission also commented that let us not just say with regard to pro Vishal Andhra, they have also given what? Arguments, pro arguments for separate Telangana. Basically, Fazal Ali Commission was also opinion that no, Telangana should not merge with Andhra state because Andhra state is a mischievous boy, as has been commented by the Jawaharlal Nehru only. So we are very innocent people, obviously, today also. So he said that keeping Telangana separate is also nice because of these factors like that they have told. Okay. First factor that they have taken into consideration is finance. Okay. Here, the Fazal Ali is told that since the formation of Andhra state, since the separation of Andhra state from Madras presidency, the Andhra state was always in what? Financial crisis. Always in financial crisis. And they also said that per capita income of Andhra state people is less than per capita income of Telangana. It means Telangana people are more prosperous when compared to what? Andhra people. Though we do not have political angle or political empowerment, but with regard to economic empowerment, we are very, very good when compared to what? Andhra state at that time. That was commented by Fazal Ali. They also said that Telangana is a financial, moreover, Telangana is not only having a balanced budget, Telangana is a financial surplus state. And excise duties of Telangana stands at 5 crore rupees, and this much amount of money, okay, this is not seen in Andhra state. This much amount of money is not seen. Okay, and they also said that Telangana people were apprehensive. What apprehensive means? They fear that excess money of Telangana, whatever is there, excess surplus money of Telangana may be utilized for development of Andhra state. Very common in our home also. If you are having a brother who is earning 1 lakh rupees, and if you are having another brother earning only 10,000, so what mom will do? Okay, will give some part of that money to the development or not? Yes. So this is what is happening. Telangana people are having more money, and Andhra is in deficit. So whatever extra money will be there with the Telangana will be used to finance the projects in Andhra state or not? Yes. So Telangana people are having this fear. Okay, fine. Then they also said that with regard to finance, Telangana will gain nothing. They said that no, nothing, no gain will be there with regard to finance. Telangana will gain nothing with regard to the finance. Telangana is having a very good area of 55,000 square miles, they told. They are having good population, about 113 lakh. Okay, 1 crore 13 lakh population was there. It is a more so a very good self-sufficient state. That is what they have commented in finance area. Pro arguments means Telangana with regard to finance will get nothing if they got merged. Clear. Now, second point, what they have told. Let us also see that. Second one, with regard to education. Obviously, we are having Urdu as a medium of instruction. Western education was not much promoted, and we are less skilled with regard to technological development, etc. So and so forth. So, furtherly, Commission told that Telangana is a educationally backward state. Educationally backward states. If merger happens, if Telangana merge with Andhra state, jobs AP will be benefited. Andhra state will be benefited in jobs. And you understand this point, if in the electricity department, in the GHMC, in police department, if jobs are open in Andhra state, United AP, if they are more skilled and more education advanced, they'll get jobs even in Telangana also. Then what will happen? Telangana people will become subservient or not? Means we will become a serving class. Serving class means we have to just obey to them. We have to just follow their orders. So being Telangana born and brought up here, we cannot enjoy higher positions at all because we are educationally backward. They are very good with regard to their education and skills also. When they apply for a job in Telangana, obviously we are backward, we cannot get it, they will get it, and they'll sit at the top of our head and start dictating us terms, do this and do this. So we as a whole in various jobs in any of the department, Telangana people will become subservient, means we will become a serving class to the Andhra leaders and Andhra people, because they are going to become the officers, not us. This is the problem that they have cited, which literally happened. When we go ahead, we will also see this particular problem also. Okay. Then, with regard to electricity also, they have given one important criteria, electricity. With regard to electricity, on 1st April 1952, Telangana electricity had around 17 crore in turn. Okay. Along with that, it also gets some interest income, and from other sources, interest income Telangana is getting. So that's why Telangana is having a very good stable economic position. This position is not seen in Andhra state. Means two states are actually, if you see, they are not at all in what balance at all. They are not at all in balance. Remember this point. Okay. Then fourth point, SRC only recommended a safeguard principle. They have only recommended a safeguard principle. Means when the merger happened, Telangana should be given some safeguards. Okay. This safeguard principle is not a new, it has already happened in Scottish devolution of law, which I will also tell you in detail. Devolution of law is there. I will tell you in detail in TRC committee when we are studying. Okay. So this safeguard principle actually given to us by the SRC. So SRC said that if the Telangana gets merged with Andhra state and lead to the formation of Andhra Pradesh, then safeguard should be given to Telangana, because we have already given you some reasons where Telangana may get exploited by the Andhra. And irrigation also they have told that, okay, Nadikonda and Kushapatram, these projects, okay, Telangana may lose if the merger happened, and that was true. When the merger happened, these three projects never has come into the light. Okay, so these are all that they have said. Clear. So with regard to pro Telangana, we are good in finances, we are good with regard to education, we will get lose if they If a merger happen, we are very good in electricity, safeguard principles given by SRC only, because we are educationally and we are politically not that forward when compared to Andhra state, and we will also lose our projects like that, the SRC commented. Okay. Now another important point here is, if you see, just a second. Okay. Finally, SRC said that. Finally, SRC said, okay, those who are demanding separate, Vishal Andhra, they are very greedy. They are only talking about development of the region in totality, but they are not at all talking about any safeguard principles. Okay, on the lines of Sri Bhag Pact of 1937 and Scottish devolution of law. Okay, means Andhra leaders and the Telangana people, whoever are pro to the Vishal Andhra, they are always greedy and they are talking about only what? Telangana and Andhra, if they get merged, they will develop this and that, but they are not talking about any safeguard principle. But you just imagine a point here. Okay, this is our this is our Royal Seema, this is coastal Andhra, this is Tamil Nadu at that time. So this is the Madras presidency, right? When Royal Seema considered that they are very different from coastal Andhra. So when these two areas got separated from Madras presidency, when these two are separated, Royal Seema told to Andhra people that this is how we will do the power sharing. This is how we will do the administrative setup. Kurnool should be the capital, and you should take a high court, etc. Means just imagine a point here. They are both areas are also Telugu areas only, but within the Telugu areas only, Royal Seema as a region has safeguarded their interest by having a capital there that will lead to the development of that particular area, and high court there, so that all the areas should be balanced developed. Okay, so when this they have done by sitting in a house called as Sri Bhag. Sri Bhag was the house of one of the Royal Seema leader. So they sat there and they have designed the scheme of what separation of powers, administrative setup between the Andhra and Royal Seema leaders. But when Andhra want to merge with Telangana, such kind of intention is not at all seen. Such kind of safeguards are not at all seen. Such kinds of balancing acts have not at all seen. Those who are advocating unified AP, or those who are advocating Vishal Andhra. So that's why SRC so that will be a, the people who are demanding it is a, they are greedy people. That is how they have commented. Okay, and SRC finally also said one more point, that every expenditure, any agreement between Telangana and AP should always be there in population proportion ratio. Very, very population proportion ratio means if the 40% Telangana population is there, 60% AP population is there, if 100 jobs are there, 40 should go to Telangana, 60 should go to coastal Andhra. Okay, if you can say that ministers are there, 40% of ministers should be from Telangana, 60% should be from Andhra. If the dams are here, it should be equally divided. Employees are here, equally divided. Means whatever SRC also said that everything should happen in a population proportion. That's why in the Pedda Manusula Uppandam or gentlemen's agreements, you will see this particular point, because SRC commented and went. Okay, that is why we are also seeing that. Okay, expenditure principle with regard to the population proportion, we have seen even in gentlemen's agreement. This was the various recommendations given by SRC. Okay, and the last one that they have told is, if at all the Telangana area, okay, if at all the Telangana area want to merge with AP, if they both want to have a Vishal Andhra, it should not be decided by some people or central government. Obviously, 1952 general elections will be held. After that, Hyderabad Legislative Assembly will be created. If the Hyderabad Legislative Assembly by 2/3 majority, it passes the bill, okay, for the merger, then only merger should happen. Basically, one of the constitutional principle as given in what? Article 3 should be invoked here. Means don't take things haphazardly. Let the assembly comes into existence. Let the people, two-thirds of the members of the assembly pass that, okay, we are okay for the unification. Then we can go ahead. That is what he told. Okay. So SRC commented that they are very greedy people. They did not include any safeguard principle. They said that everything that happens in future should be on the basis of population proportion. And the SRC also said that any kind of merger decision should be taken by the first formed assembly, Hyderabad Legislative Assembly, with the passage of bill by two-thirds of the majority. That is what he said. Okay, right. Just wait a minute. I'll just see that the audio is good or not. Okay, it's also a break for you also. Audio is rocking. Let us also rock. Okay, chalo. Fine. Now, 1952 elections held. 1953 elections held and Gurugala Ramakrishna Rao became CM, and all the Vishal Andhra movement, separate Telangana movement, all that was happening simultaneously, parallelly. 1953, what happened? SRC came. Okay, and SRC doing its job and going and surveying, etc., etc. It gave its recommendation in 1955. All that happened. Okay, on the basis of the recommendation, what happened? Okay, one is the voting. Voting should be done or not? Yes. As because Hyderabad State Legislative Assembly has already been there, voting should be held or not? Yes, voting should be held. Okay. 174 members were there in Hyderabad Legislative Assembly at that time. Okay. In that, 103 out of 147, 103 belong to 147 belong to Telangana. That this 174 is for the Hyderabad state, means it has the MLAs of Marathwada and Karnataka region. 103 out of 147, 147 is exactly the MLAs from Telangana. Out of 147, 103 wanted Vishal Andhra. Okay, and 29 wanted separate Telangana. Okay, 15 remained neutral. Okay, because when 1956 the merger happened, no, Hyderabad state, these areas went to Maratha, these areas went to Kannada, and Telangana merged with what? Andhra, coastal Andhra. So this is what happened. So out of 144, if we consider, so this is not a two-third majority. Out of 174, if we have considered, this is not a two-third majority. That's why the two-third majority, the bill was not passed. That's why the merger did not take place immediately. As because the state assembly is unable to solve the problem of Vishal Andhra, the matter went to central government. Central government appointed a committee of 4 members here. This committee was appointed in the year 1955 to 56. Okay, this committee was appointed. Congress committee it was a Congress committee. In this again Nehruji was also present. Okay, Maulana Azad was also present. Okay, Pant, Govind Vallabh Pant, our Home Minister, because Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel died in the before 1950 only. So he was our Govind Vallabh Pant was our Home Minister at the time. He was also there, and along with another person was there, Devar. Okay, he was the president of this particular committee. Remember this point. Now what to do? Because Telangana Hyderabad Legislative Assembly was unable to solve the problem of merger and separation of Marathwada region or Kannada region. Central government took up this issue and they have formed a committee. Okay, here also what happened? Nehruji was actually, you know, that he was basically he was pro to Telangana, right? PM Nehru was pro to Telangana, but somehow they were visited Nehruji and convinced Nehruji that no sir, let us be united, no problem at all. Then Maulana Azad was not in the favor of Vishal Andhra. He wanted to always have a separate Telangana. Okay, so many within the committee also lot of opinions happened. Okay, but at the end, our Home Minister at that time, Govind Vallabh Pant, at that time, so he called the leaders of both Telangana and AP for discussion. Discussion on what? United AP. And in this meeting, what happened is the PM is convinced and Home Minister is convinced, CM of the state is also convinced. So you can understand that there is nothing is left. We are going towards what? Unification. So the meeting was held in Delhi, and you know that in Delhi only 28th February 1956, what was happened? Gentleman agreement, that is safeguard principles, 14 principles were given. This we have to deal in separately, no need to worry about it. Okay, so gentlemen's agreement పెద్ద మనుషుల ఒప్పందం happened, and again February till August discussions were happened how to form the state, etc., so and so forth. Okay, 28th February, then Telangana reorganization, AP reorganization bill, we'll take it in a separate one because to get the clarity, right? So 28th February 1956, this Pedda Manshlo Uppandam or gentleman's agreement happened. Till August there were a discussion. 1956 August there were discussion. Okay, then in between what happened? In April, 1956, Kurnool, the capital of Andhra state, they have passed the Vishal Andhra bill. Okay, then in April only 1956, even the Hyderabad Assembly has also passed the Vishal Andhra bill. Nothing but with this Vishal Andhra, I means AP reorganization bill. I'm talking about, I'm telling in a general sense Vishal Andhra. It's an AP reorganization bill. So with this, what happened? Kannada areas went to Kannada, Marathwada areas went to Maharashtra, and Telangana should merge with Andhra, coastal Andhra state. That is what is there. So in between these two happen. Again, modalities happen here. Some formalities was done, and the bill were because creation of states or the merger of states all should be done by the parliament. That's why in parliament the bill was placed and the bill was titled. Telangana leader asked the name of the state as Andhra and Telangana. But what has happened? They have introduced the bill. The bill was at a time called as what? Musaida bill. Remember this point. What is Musaida bill? Okay, it's the bill introduced for the merger of Andhra and Telangana. Musaida bill. Okay. So this was we asked for this particular name of the state, but joint selection committee was there. Joint selection committee preferred what? Andhra Pradesh. On this name also no consensus arrived. Again, Telangana leaders were fighting that no, we don't want to be called as Andhra Pradesh. When Andhra Pradesh will come, where is the existence of Telangana itself under it, right? So no consensus with regard to this particular name, and it continued. And in the meanwhile, what happened? In the meanwhile, what happened? A high court was formed. Okay, high court was formed for the two states. Only one high court was formed at the recommendation of Chief Justice, High Court Chief Justice. Okay, recommendation of High Court Chief Justice Kokka Subbarao. So all these were happening. We are not agreeing with the particular merger of the name. Like we don't want Andhra Pradesh. We want it Telangana and Andhra separately. But in meanwhile, what happened? A common high court was formed for both. Because Nizam went out, so we need a high court. So high court formed for both the states automatically. Then in the April 1956, all that happened, and I have told you that this all happened. And after that, August, September, October, 2 months, all this happened. And November 1st, 1956, okay, Andhra Pradesh was formed. November 1st, 1956, Andhra Pradesh was formed. This led to the merger of, this particular thing will lead to the merger of Andhra state with Telangana, along with that separation of Maratha speaking people with Marathwada and Kannada speaking with the Kannada region. Thank you for watching. In the next lesson, we will talk about safeguard principles. Do subscribe to the channel and share to all of your friends, and make sure that you always attend the classes. I'll also start MCQ session on Telangana formation. We'll do that also. No need to worry. Bye bye. Take care.